Kendrick Lamar and SZA have been prominent figures in the music scene for years, each establishing a significant presence. Kendrick, a cultural icon whose impact goes beyond music, performed at the Super Bowl, solidifying his top-tier status in the industry. SZA, celebrated for her soulful melodies and authentic vulnerability, gained fame after her breakthrough success. When they announced their grand national tour, it felt like a significant event was approaching. As they prepared to perform in some of the largest venues worldwide, anticipation mounted. They were not just performers, they were ready to take the stage in a way that few artists can. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. The Grand National Tour kicked off on April 20th, 2025, with high expectations. Stadium tours present a distinct challenge, moving away from the intimacy of smaller venues. This was about captivating thousands of fans, all eager for a show that promised to be more than just a concert. Last night, at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, Kendrick and SZA were set to showcase their ability to handle such a large-scale tour, and they certainly delivered. The evening began with an electric vibe as fans from various backgrounds filled the vast stadium. With Kendrick and SZA on the lineup, the anticipation was palpable. The duo surpassed expectations. From the first notes of Kendrick's opening act to the final fireworks, the show was a masterclass in live performance. Kendrick Lamar's stage presence was truly captivating. He has mastered the art of engaging an audience. His performance highlighted his exceptional talent, vocal skills, and ability to enthrall the crowd with every lyric. Kendrick's costume changes were impressive in their own right. One moment, he appeared in a black beanie, baggy jeans, and Timbs, embodying the understated yet meticulous artist. The next, he wore camouflage, exuding a more aggressive, confrontational energy. Each outfit reflected the music he was about to perform, enhancing the intensity of the songs. His set was more than just a performance, it was an immersive experience. With each track, Kendrick brought his artistic vision to life. The stage design, featuring minimalist, moody lighting, added depth to the visuals. He delivered, reincarnated, with cinematic intensity, accompanied by black and white visuals that paid homage to iconic Tupac videos. However, it was the deeper cuts, like Man in the Garden, that truly showcased Kendrick's commitment to his craft. Positioned atop a Buick Grand National Experimental, he rapped with a profound focus that captivated the audience. Experiencing such introspective, thought-provoking hip-hop on a stadium stage was a rare moment in music history. Kendrick's performance was undeniably impactful, but SZA's set was truly mesmerizing. Her stage presence felt otherworldly, blending profound emotion with her stunning vocal abilities. SZA has a remarkable talent for connecting with her audience personally, and in front of a large crowd, that connection was even more intense. A highlight of the night was when SZA introduced Anthony, a massive mechanical ant that appeared on stage. As she rode it for a few songs, she turned what could have been a silly prop into a breathtaking display, enchanting the audience with every note and movement. SZA's vocal performance was exceptional, even surpassing some of her studio recordings. Her vocal runs were flawless, and her control was captivating. The crowd, especially the younger fans, responded enthusiastically to her every move. Being from Jersey seemed to give her an edge, but it was clear that her appeal extended well beyond her hometown. Teenagers cheered in admiration at her every note, and rightly so. Watching her perform felt like witnessing an artist at the peak of her powers, delivering a show that was both grounded and ethereal. Furthermore, it wasn't just the younger fans who were captivated by her performance. SZA's ability to command the stage and draw the audience into her world was evident. When she sang tracks like Garden, Say It Like Dat, her magnetic presence had the crowd hanging on her every word. She danced, sang, and moved with a grace that kept everyone spellbound. It was more than just a concert, it was an extraordinary experience that transcended a typical live show. In contrast, not all fans connected with Kendrick's earlier hits in the same way they did with his more recent work. While classics like Money Trees and Poetic Justice have been crucial to Kendrick's career, there were moments during the concert when some fans seemed disengaged, almost indifferent. However, this wasn't entirely negative, it underscored how Kendrick's evolution as an artist has affected his audience. His earlier, more laid-back beats didn't quite resonate in the large stadium setting, but his more intense tracks like DNA and TV Off had a different effect. When he performed Mad City with a twist on Anita Baker's Sweet Love, it showcased his ability to reinvent his music live. The crowd erupted, clearly enthralled by Kendrick's performance. The highlight of the evening was the collaboration between Kendrick and SZA. Their undeniable chemistry created a perfect fusion of rap and R&B, making their partnership unforgettable. When they performed All the Stars from the Black Panther soundtrack, the energy in the stadium was electric. The lights, visuals, and overall atmosphere felt like a grand celebration of music, culture, and unity. The audience illuminated their phones, creating a stunning sea of lights that stretched as far as the eye could see. The infectious energy made it impossible not to get caught up in the moment. However, the night wasn't just about the music. Kendrick and SZA infused humor and lightheartedness into their performance, featuring skits on the screens where they comically acted out a deposition. These playful interludes strengthened the connection between the artists and the audience, proving that even in a large venue, the intimacy of the performance could shine through. One of the most spiritual moments came during their performance of Luther. The atmosphere in the stadium was euphoric, with fans singing along as if they were part of a collective experience. It was a transcendent moment that elevated the concert beyond a typical live show into something truly meaningful. Yet, even after such a powerful performance, the night continued. Kendrick and SZA wrapped up with Gloria, a song that felt like a conceptual finale. As the song reached its peak, fireworks illuminated the sky, adding an extra dramatic touch to the performance. Just when it seemed the show was over, Kendrick revealed that Gloria was about hip-hop, providing a fitting conclusion to a night that celebrated both Kendrick and SZA's individual talents and their shared legacy in music history. As the night came to an end, Kendrick and SZA descended from the stage, disappearing into the backdrop of the set. The audience was left in awe, and as fans exited the stadium, it was clear they had experienced something remarkable. The Grand National Tour transcended a typical concert. It was a significant cultural event that will be remembered for years to come. In the world of music, few experiences are as impactful as Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour. They have clearly proven their ability to perform on the biggest stages, globally. Their synergy, performance, and artistry shone throughout the evening, leaving a lasting impression on everyone fortunate enough to attend. This is just the beginning for Kendrick and SZA. Global success may be closer than we think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.